So my name is Liam. I'm a public training instructor with the public education side of the Ottawa Paramedic Service. I've been employed with Ottawa since 2014, but I was a volunteer in their youth program since 2012. So a big component of my job is to teach first aid and CPR courses to the broader public and City of Ottawa employees. Recently, I started to open up my courses with introductions, as we always do, but as opposed to just the generic, your name, what you do for your job, why you're taking this course, I've included, or I've elected to have people include their pronouns. I've had a couple of courses where suggested pronouns weren't actually used, and students had to come up to me and had asked, are we able to make the course more comfortable for me? Can we, establish some of our preferred pronouns to make me more comfortable? And I was a little bit of ashamed in myself for not actually introducing that concept earlier. So I do ask for that at the beginning of the class, and it kind of breaks the ice. We get to know each other a little bit better. We get to really, come together as a class for 8 hours, 16 hours, and make everyone comfortable with their preferred pronouns. When you come and take a course with the Ottawa Paramedic Service, whether it's here at our headquarters or at your place of business or at a community center, just know that all of our instructors, every single one, we are committed to the diversity of the community that we serve. You can come to us with any problem, or you can come to us with any preferred pronoun. You can come to us with any issue that you may think you have or are having, and we are dedicated to ensuring that your environment for learning is at its safest and at its most comfortable. I was once teaching a course out in the community, and it was just before Capital Pride Week, and I had been wearing our Capital Pride pin on our uniform that course, and not just one, but a good handful of participants came up to me and asked me, "Oh, what is that on your uniform? I've never seen that before." And it gave me the opportunity to explain what this pride flag is, what does it mean, what are its roots, and how the Ottawa Paramedic Service values all those components to Capital Pride Week. And at the end of the course, I actually got a personal thank you from these handful of participants for not only teaching them first aid and CPR, but for broadening their horizons on the many different facets we have in our community: pride, cultural, religious. It was really an eye-opening experience to know that, to be given that opportunity to teach people not only just about first aid and CPR, but about what pride is and what it means to the City of Ottawa. So before I worked with the Ottawa Paramedic Service, I was a volunteer student responder at the University of Ottawa, and while I was out there, I wasn't really out with anyone else. And when we had to call paramedics for a patient who was ill, and my biggest fear at that time was it was during Pride Week, and it was kind of the heightened awareness of, okay, who's responding? Do I have to be really conscientious? Do I have to be conservative? And lo and behold, the team of paramedics that arrived were actually members of the Pride community here at Ottawa Paramedic Service. So the tension was super relaxed, a really good learning moment. It kind of enforced the idea that, you meet one person at one job, or one member of one community, and eventually that will become full circle as you meet them throughout your various experiences as you go throughout your life. So as a volunteer component to my job here at the Ottawa Paramedic Service, I'm an advisor for our Ottawa Medical Inventory unit, which is a youth volunteer unit dedicated to youth who want to gain experience in leadership, first response, and kind of get an idea of what paramedics and other emergency first responders do in their day-to-day job. I think one of the proudest moments of me being in that position as an advisor is helping youth who are questioning, who are, confused, and exposing them to the community here. We have the paramedic service, and exposing them to the opportunities we have through the diversity championship program with our various community events that allows us to engage in the multifaceted religious, pride, and cultural events that we have here in the city. And seeing youth who go from very confused, very unsure of who they are, to a very confident, very sure of themselves, and a very happy youth member, that at the end of the day makes it worth my time with that volunteer unit. Nothing else compares to that when you have a youth member tell you personally, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and them becoming a better person out of it. Happy Capital Pride!